have so many books. I'll keep it to the ones that I've had to see here. I still got 15 plus books, and with plus I mean I pre-ordered some more books that I technically already paid for, so I'll be including them in this haul as we're going on. I probably can tell you the first thing I pre-ordered, and that is Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros, which is the second book to Fourth Wing. I said it in my May book wrap up, but I freaking loved Fourth Wing. Amazing, amazing book, amazing story. I loved everything about it. It drove me into a huge fantasy depression. I need to read a good fantasy book, which is why I bought 700 books just to fix what this book has left me behind with. That's why I usually don't read continuing series. I love reading series in general because I really enjoy the world building and getting to know the characters more. I definitely like them more than standalone books. But if the series is unfinished and I have to wait for books, it's, oh my god, I'm dying totally. But at least I'm really happy that the book's coming out in November. That is not that long. I'm so excited. So yeah, I pre-ordered that one. But yeah, that's book one. That's book one for you guys. But now let's start into the actual books I have here with me. They're all physical copies because I was like, take all my money here. I don't care. I need to fill up my bookshelf with some fantasy books. So yeah, book number one that is on top of my stack here is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. And I have heard so much about this book that I had to pick it up. It is probably not the book I'm going to start with because it's the least fantasy of them all, I guess. But I thought it was so interesting. I love the premise of the book, so I had to pick it up. I love physical copies of books, especially after reading ebooks. I don't know. I'll read you the blurb for all these books. So let's start with this one. France, 1714. In a moment of desperation, a young woman named Adeline meets a dangerous stranger and makes a terrible mistake. As she realizes the limitations of her Faustian bargain, being able to live forever without being able to be remembered by anyone she sees, Addie chooses to flee her small village as everything she once held dear is torn away. But there are still dreams to be had, a life to live, and she's determined to find excitement and satisfaction in the wide, beckoning world, even if she will be doomed to be alone forever. Or not quite alone, as every year on her birthday, the alluring Luke comes to visit, checking to see if she's ready to give up her soul. Their darkly thrilling game of stretches through the ages, seeing Addie witness history and fight to regain herself as she crosses oceans and tries on various lives. It will be 300 years before she stumbles into a hidden bookstore and discovers someone who can remember her name, and suddenly everything changes again. So yeah, I am super excited to be reading that book. It sounds so good. Such a nice setup. Really excited. Alright, but I just want to be a little quicker so this doesn't take forever. The next book I picked up is also a continuing series, and that is Guild by Raven Kennedy. Now, I've heard mixed reviews about this book, which is why I only picked up book one to try out, even though I usually was what we always told. The Golden King with his palace of riches, and me, the girl he turned to gold. Upon the snowy mountains in the sixth kingdom of Oria, I am locked away in Highbell Castle, away from the dangers of the world below. No one can get in, apart from him. King Midas rescued me from the streets. He gave me food, a shelter, and his heart. I promised to love him forever. But when war comes to the kingdom, a deal is struck, and I am at the heart of the bargain. Everything I know starts to change. My love for Midas challenged, my trust broken. Suddenly I am sent to travel between kingdoms to a future I no longer understand, and my spirit becomes truly tested. I always told this is his tale, but perhaps that is no longer the case. It is mine. So yeah, definitely intriguing. It kinda gave me Avatar vibes. So I chose to ignore some of the bad reviews and read it. So at least we'll see what this brings along the way. I'm definitely excited. I think there's already up to 5 books, so I've got some reading to do if I like this book. Okay, the next book I got is These Hollow Vows by Lexi Ryan. And once again, such a nice cover. I love the red hair. Like, I love the red hair. And if these are the love interests that I'm in, count me in. I, again, heard a lot. These are all pretty TikTok famous books, okay? But yeah, let's read you the blurb. Bray would do anything before making a deal with the Fae. Death is better than her vicious schemes. But when her sister is taken by the sadistic king of the Unseelie, Bray breaks her own rules and agrees to steal 3 magical relics from the rival Seelie court in exchange for her sister's return. Bray's only way inside is to pose as a potential bride for the Seelie prince Ronan, a prince who's not quite as wicked as she once thought. Unwilling to let her heart distract her, she accepts help from a band of misfits with her own secret agenda. But as Bree spends time with her mysterious leader Finn, she finds herself struggling to resist his seductive charm. Caught between 2 dangerous courts, Bree must decide who to trust with her loyalty and with her heart. So I'm so excited for this book. It kind of sounds like, and it looks like, 2 love interests. I like it. Iconic duo. I also like the female character background story. I always like stories like that, where it's like a strong female lead. So I'll be updating on this one. The book I've pre-ordered, the other book, is actually the second book to this, which is coming out just next month, and it's called These Twisted Bonds. And I don't know, I was so intrigued by this book. I felt told that I will like this, so I'm hoping I will, because I'm stuck with the second book now. So such a pretty cover though. I love this. The little random in-between purchase is Sarah J. Maas's House of Sky and Breath, which is the second book to Crescent City. I have already read this, but I've read it as an ebook. But Crescent City, and therefore this book as well, the series, is one of my absolute faves by Sarah J. Maas. I love the series. I know a lot of people don't love it as much because there is a lot of world building going on, so it's not as like fast paced, but I love myself some good world building. I don't mind it. So I really enjoy that this book is so thoroughly thought out, or generally Crescent City, that it's so thought out, that it has so much background story myself in the story and imagine everything, which is why I really, really love Crescent City. And in January, the third book is coming out, which I am more than just a little bit excited for. So I got the second book because I do want to reread both books before the third comes out. So I had to have it because I loved it and I need it for my collection, because I did pre-order the third book when it comes out in January. As I said, I've pre-ordered so many books. I actually never done that before. I just started pre-ordering books. So yeah, but I had to get this. If you don't know Crescent City, what are you doing? It is my favourite Sarah J. Maas book. I even like it a tad more than Aquatar, just because of the amazing world building. But yeah, Crescent City follows Bryce, who is a girl living in a like modernish fae world, and there isn't just a fae, there is, oh god, there's fae, there's angels, there's other dragons, or at least like snakes, I don't know, there's mare people, there's so many mystical creatures, like it's not just fae, so much, and it's kind of like a big city setting where everything lives together, and she investigates the murder of her best friend. Oh, and it's so good. The like underlying crime notes, and oh, it's the perfect book for me. So read it if you haven't. I'm such a huge fan of this book. Top team. So yeah, I got the second, but the next book I got more or less for free. I got this from my mum. I basically traded with her for my copy of Fourth Wing because she really wanted to read it, and I wanted to read this book she had. That's why it is a German book, but it also is English, like it's an English book, it's just the German translation. This is Matt Haig's The Midnight Library, and I think it's like slightly fantasy list, not the most, but I'll try to read the blurb because I'm gonna have to translate this for you as we're going on. Okay, so imagine on your way into heaven, there's a huge library filled with all the lives you could have lived. Everything you ever regretted, you can do undone. Exactly there, Nora Seed finds herself after she took her own life. At this place between time and space, where it is always midnight, she all of a sudden has the opportunity to change everything that made her life go off the rails. But can you be happy in a different life if you know it is not yours? So yeah, I'm so excited. Sorry for the bad translation. But my mum sobbed through this, so thanks, kid. But yeah, I've had great reviews about this book, and I'm really excited to read it. So we got that. So the next book I've kind of seen a lot ever since Fourth Wing came out, because a lot of people have been using that to cure their hangover. So it is what I got as well. I'm sure you might even already know what it is. It is The Serpent and the Wings of Night by Carissa Broadbent. legendary tournament held by the goddess of death herself, but winning won't be easy against the most vicious warriors from all three vampire houses. To survive, Oriah is forced to make an alliance with mysterious rivals. Everything about Rain is dangerous. He is a ruthless vampire and a fishing killer, an enemy to her father's crown and her greatest competition. Yet what terrifies Oriah most of all is that she finds herself oddly drawn to him. But there's no room for compassion in the Kajari. War for the throne of House of Nine brews, shattering everything that Oriah thought she knew about her home. And Rain may understand her more than anyone, but their blossoming interaction could be her downfall in a kingdom where nothing is more deadly than love. So, if that sounds good, it did sound good to me as well. Which is why I also picked up the second book, which is The Ashes and the Starcurse King. These are some huge books, by the way. They are big, they're thick, they are really, really heavy. So, yeah, book 2, which I will not read the blurb for, not to not spoil you, but I'm so excited for this book. I will definitely let you know if this lives up to all the hype it's getting. Alrighty, now to the big shocker, I guess, to the main part of why all my money went in this book haul. And that is the 8-part series of the 8-part series. I'm gonna show you a second of what you probably already know. The 8-part series of Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. No one was surprised when I said 8-part series. So this is the first book of Throne of Glass. I actually already read this. Big surprise. No, I already read it. I also read the second book, which I also have here. No surprise. Crown of Midnight. So I read these two, and then I started the third book, and then I just kind of like got a little bored and stopped reading it. And I don't know why I did. I don't know. I have no idea. I love Sarah J. Maas. I love the writing. I love the first two books. Like, she wrote them when she was super young. I think she wrote Throne of Glass when she was 16, if I am not mistaken. So they like a bit of the refined writing she's got going on now in Crescent City and Akuta. So maybe that was kind of the reason why I never continued reading. But as it's such a huge book, I'm kind of like, I know what's I don't know what's going to happen as in the story, but I kind of know the love interest and stuff that is going to get out of these books, and I think same to be said as Akuta. It definitely does a big 180 at some point in these books, and I don't think I have been there yet. So I want to reread them, because when I was in my book slump, I was like, what if nothing else helps? I have to read Sarah J. Maas. So I got these. I also heard you have to read Assassin's Blade at least at some point to understand what's going on. And apparently the order in which you read Throne of Glass is really widely debated on TikTok, but I found this one video that really spoke to me, that I thought was really interesting. And the girl said to first read the two books I already read, and to then read Assassin's Blade, then continue on with the story. And as I already read the first two and then already started with the third, I will be going back and reading Assassin's Blade, which is this book. I believe it is a novel about the life before Throne Glass starts of her life. So I definitely want to read it just to get her character, to know, just to get to know her character better. There we go. I really love these covers. They're quite nice. I like the different colour themes, but then they're so similar. Really enjoying these covers. So yeah, that'll probably be the book I'm going to be starting with. Maybe I'll reread the first two, but I'll definitely be reading this. So I'm going to go show you in order. Next book is Air of Fire. So I did start this, but I got to like page 50 or something, and there's a lot more. So I'm quite excited because what I've read so far of the series is this, and that is just the third book, and the next few books are going even confusedly bigger. So I think I have a lot to come here that I might have randomly missed out on as a big Sarah J. Maas fan. So I have to read this, especially before she continues writing her books that have me in a chokehold. So the next one is Air of Fire. So this is the third book. So excited. Then we got Queen of Shadows as book 4. This is probably one of my favourite covers because I think the red goes so well with it. is why I'm trying to stay away from Sarah J Maas, because I know I'm gonna love these books, so I don't want to be wanting to read while I have to study. It makes me very unproductive, to say the least. So yeah, I'll be keeping them probably for the summer when I'm finally done with everything and I have some time to rest and relax. But yeah, you guys, thank you for hanging out with me today. I hope this was a worthy fantasy book haul. Let me know what your fantasy book favorites are, because I would love to check some of your recommendations out. One book I really want to read is Legend Born. I didn't get the chance to pick it up as it was not in stock on my app from my local bookstore. But again, Lullaby Fairy ASMR, whose videos I thoroughly enjoy. Like, if you're doing good book content, do check her out, please. Amazing videos. She really recommended Legend Born, so I really want to read it, and that'll be definitely another pickup for me in the future. But I think for now I have enough books to read, enough things to focus on with my exams coming. But yeah, I'm really excited. So thank you guys for listening and watching this video. The reviews for these books will be probably coming in the few next months in my monthly reading wrap-ups. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, you guys, thank you for watching. I love you guys so much. Do leave me a comment with your favorite book so I can get more books. Anyway, thank you guys, and I love you, and I see you in the next video. Bye guys. Hi friends, editing and lo-fi me. I just wanted to let you know that my Love Theoretically copy from Ali Hazelwood came in. So now I have my collection of The Love Hypothesis and Love in the Brain and Love Theoretically. But as you can see, I actually have two copies here. So that wasn't planned actually. But the bookshop accidentally sent me two copies. So I thought I'm going to be doing a giveaway. It will be a international giveaway, so everyone can enter. This is her newest release, and it is the English one, so don't worry. If you want, you can pause and read the blurb. So if you are interested in winning this copy again internationally, a comment down below with an orange emoji and leave me something where I can reach you. Every social media channel is alright. So either like your Instagram, Twitter, Discord, I don't know, I'll find you. Drop your burner email, I don't care, as long as I can reach you somehow. Yeah, open for everyone, everywhere. I'll ship it to you, and you really don't need to do anything more than drop a comment. You can comment as many times as YouTube allows it. So yeah, alright. But the other thing, so this is number one, you can win with orange emojis. Okay, so only orange emojis for this. Okay, remember that. I thought, because I really loved The Fourth Wing by first comment